Hello everyone, welcome to learn the tutorial for increment and decrement. Increment and decrement, it is very much useful concept in logical programming like C, C++, Java. Most of time people find this concept is difficult, but once you understand the logic behind this increment and decrement, this is very much easy operations in logical programming. Now start with the increment concept. Increment means increasing the value of variable by plus 1. There are two types in increment. One is pre-increment, another is a post-increment. Pre-increment means placing the plus plus sign before the variable. Here in this case, a is a variable and plus plus sign is placed before this a. In post-increment is nothing but placing the plus plus sign after the variable. Here in this case, a is a variable and plus plus sign is placed after this a. This is only the visual difference, but logical difference is something different. Now let's see with the example. Here the value of x is equal to 5 and the value of x is incremented by 1 by using the logic x plus 1. Whatever the logic of this x plus 1 is going to assign to this x, and the new value of x become 6. Here the value of x, which is 5, and is applying this logic, which become 6. Here increment is done by using plus 1, variable plus 1. Now by using increment and increment, we are going to increment the value with the variable. Now let's see with the examples. Now there are two ways, one is a post increment and another is a pre increment. Now let's see first the pre increment concept. Here the value of x is equal to 5, and when we use pre increment, that is plus plus x, the logical concept in plus plus x is what? There are two operations, one is the plus plus, another is the actual value of that variable. Here when we assign this plus plus x value to the this x, then first the plus plus operation is done, and then value of 5, that value of x, that is 5, is incremented, and then it is placed in the x variable. Now here in this case the x become 6. Means in pre-increment, first the increment is done with the variable's value, and then that incremented value is assigned to the variable. Now let's see the post increment concept. Here the value of x is 5. Here after this assignment operator, immediately the variable is found, then whatever the value of variable this x is going to assign to this x, and afterward we find the plus plus, that is post increment. But before this plus plus, x is a variable, and immediately that value of x is assigned to this x. So in this case the value of x is 5 even if we are incremented. So difference in pre-increment and post-increment is what? In pre-increment, incremented value is assigned to the variable, and in this case in post-increment, whatever the actual value of variable is placed as it is in a variable, in new assigned variable. In post increment concept, when we use this x again next time, at that point we found the new incremented value, because the remaining plus plus 1 is going to added afterwards, after this position, after this line. Now let's see some C examples. We have the variable integer type a equal to 10, the a having the value 10. If you use the printf function with the post increment, that is a plus plus, in this case it takes, it is a post increment, so a having the 10 and plus plus is happen afterwards. So in this case only 10 get printed, because the next first it found value of a and it immediately print that value of a, which is 10, and the next part is plus plus is remain as it is. And when we use again printf a, at that point we found the incremented value, means that previous plus plus is added to next a, that is related to post. Now let's see with the pre-increment. Here value of a equal to 10, and in printf function we use plus plus a, means pre-increment. So here this printf function first found in increment, that is plus 1, and afterwards value of a, that is 10. So plus 1 plus 10, so total value, printf function become 11, so it prints 11 directly. Now this example clear, more clear about the post increment concept. So a is equal to 10, so a, whatever the value of a, is going to assign this a, and this plus plus is remain as it is, and that is used when again we use the value of a next time. So in this position the value of a is 10, and when we again use this a, the previous plus plus which is remain here is going to add it with the value of this a, and the result into 11. Now similar with the decrement concept, post decrement and pre decrement. Post means after, pre means previous. So here the same example, value of a is 10, printf a minus minus, that is we have decremented value of a with 1, that is post, that's why value of a is taken as it is, which is 10. In this case when we use again printf, at that point it gives the result 9. Now let's see the example here related to pre-increment. It's a pre-decrement, sorry. A equal to 10, print f, it is a pre-increment, a pre-decrement, minus minus a. So first this operation perform decrement, and then value of 10 is considered, value of a is considered, that's 10. So this decrement and 10, the result into 9. So elaboration of this post decrement is given here. A equal to 10, so here a equal to 10, it a value of a is 10, is immediately assigned to this value, this a variable a, then a become 10, and this minus minus remain as it is because it's a post and it is added afterwards. So when you print a, the result is into 9, because in this position value of a is 10, and when we again use this a, the previous decrement is going to added, or a previous decrement operation is added to the logic, and the value become 9, so output is 9. Now let's see one example application of increment and decrement. Here in this case, the simple C program, value of j is equal to 10, which is an integer. Printf %d comma plus I comma plus I, it returns 0, the output. Let's see, when we solve this example, the value of j, sorry, it may be j, not I. No, you can understand j, not I. So j equal to 2. So here when we solve these two operations, that is pre-increment and pre-increment, by using the associative law, we need to solve this operation printf function from right to left. So first solve this. So here in this case, the j is 2, that is pre means 3, and 3 is assigned to here, that is 4, and the answer is 4 and 3. Thank you for watching.